So, Storm King's Thunder.
Yeah.
Who wants to try and give us a recap?
I was listening back to last session the other day, and the line that really stuck with me was, "It's not a war crime, we found a loophole."
Out of curiosity, who said that line?
You.
Okay.
Told you!
I believe we started in the Cloud Giant's castle with just as the memory spell had triggered and had gone off. And it was at that point that she invited us into her throne roomy thing. At which point we extolled the virtues of the balance and said that we were good people. We were not good people. We did not say that. We said, what did I say to her? I told her that we had saved her from the fire giants and we were happy to do so, and that we were looking forward to the inevitable revenge.
Fun fact, she completely bought into everything you were saying.
I am not surprised. Yeah, the only problem was when she tried to get spells off of Algernon, and he wasn't having none of it.
And into me. That was
that what she was always planning on knocking out Algernon and then torturing him for information about his sister.
Oh, I see. So she
if Algernon had hidden or cast disguise self or just made him look like not a tabaxi, then that whole thing would have gone very differently.
Interesting.
I had planned to prep Alter Self, and then I just forgot to prep Alter Self. And when it got to her coming from the modified memory, I was like, I cast fuck.
You cast fuck? Well, that is kind of what happened in the end.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway, continue.
So eventually we split up into various sections of the castle. We spoke to her brother, who happens to be quite agreeable gardener. At which point I believe
actually.
I believe I hinted that he may have to tend his garden, and occasionally a pruning is necessary for troublesome weeds, which is some serious fucking foreshadowing if I've ever heard of it. Not on purpose, because at that point I wasn't sure if what was going to happen.
Still a little bit sinister.
Little bit. So after which she went with Algernon to trade spells, or so she said. However, at one point she was trying to get Algernon drunk.
No, that was poison in the wine.
Yes, she was trying to poison or get him so drunk that he was whichever way it went. At that point, Algernon refused. There was a fight. She ended up dead, eaten by a dragon. And we scarpered. Not before leaving a note that said, "The fire giants did it," and then 2 fingers up.
Yeah.
In giant, which is far more eloquent in giant somehow.
Well, dwarvish.
Dwarvish, yes. Dwarvish writing, but giant words. I don't know how that works, actually.
You basically just scribed in Zalto rules, Sansory drools on the table.
Effectively. That was the level of
rules was spelled R-U-L-E-Z.
Yeah.
I mean, in fairness, in Dethic, that's exactly how you spell it. So,
yeah. And I think at that point we decided that we probably should deal with the hill giants next, before doing anything else.
Before they outsmart us all.
Yes.
Sure.
Yes, that's what will happen.
Sure. Okay. Well, I think Tal is allowed a session recap point.
Yay!
For that. That was a passable job.
Got the highlights.
Okay. So yes, you find yourselves away from the castle of the Cloud Giants and heading south.
Towards the Grudhog.
Correct.
I know that Haug is hill in Giant, but I don't know what Grud means.
Hill.
It's the hill of hill.
I don't know, but
yeah, you know what? It is.
But,
I choose to believe that. Either way.
Yes.
Hill. That sounds about right.
It's basically the same kind of thinking behind the River Avon.
Yeah.
Yeah, river. Oof.
Which is, quite a done thing, because there are other rivers that are called River.
Yeah, there are. It's strange that. I guess is when you're what's the word for it? There's like a thing about like how far you can see in the world. When you can only see your little village, it's just the river. Why would it have any other name? It's the only one you know about. It's like are there other rivers?
Plato's analogy of the cave?
No, it's like your sphere of not influence, but it's like your sphere of knowledge, your sphere of like
perception.
Yeah, it's like something like that. Like as we've been growing as humanity, that sphere is getting bigger and bigger, especially for internet connected societies. And you can't most people can't maintain the level of relationships needed in order for to social media screws that up really badly because we can maintain about 200-ish, something like that. People,
personal relationships.
Yeah, personal relationships, and with social media, you're expected to maintain thousands. So it's just like.
Well, the good thing is Mike doesn't actually have social media, so I don't need to keep up with him.
Probably was.
It's not bad, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So at some point during the journey, I will say, "Oh, by the way, chaps, I just spoke to my sister. Pleased that the old Sanctuary isn't looking for her anymore. So I invited her, if we do strike against Imrith, to come along for the ride. I don't know if she will, but Tal, you won't crash my childhood home in water, will you?
It won't be my first thought. How's that?
Fine."
She won't try and kill us again,
it's
will
on
she?
the list. I mean, it's an asset that we can use. I mean, why would I not have it on the list?
Speaking of which, something I forgot to finish up last time was Felgolos.
Oh yes,
he's very grateful that you have rescued him. In fact, you have made a friend for life. It specifically says that in the text there. I mean, he's still known to his friends as the Flying Misfortune, because he has the uncanny and seemingly effortless ability to imperil himself and others around him with his recklessness.
So what we do is we have him befriend our enemies and wait for bad things to happen to them.
Yes.
He's also quite clumsy and a bit socially awkward, but he means well. So yeah, he appears to you as a ruddy-skinned halfling with curly, bronze-coloured hair, and is very, very much thanking you, and says that he's gonna head back to his cave. It's overlooking a river that cuts through the western Star Metal Hills. If you require his assistance later, after he's recovered a bit, then you can search for him there.
Oh, I see where he is. Next to Neverwinter Wood.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So he heads off into. He heads off home to lick his wounds for a bit.
Before he leaves, can I? You're a dragon, and we just rescued you and saved your life and all of that goodness. Do you have a hoard?
I do.
Would you be willing to part with some item or monetary amount for the services rendered, darling?
My hoard doesn't have much in the way of gold.
What do you hoard?
Zent wagons.
That is less useful?
You know this already.
Oh, yes, yeah. I do know this already. It's just, but he just takes the whole thing.
He takes the whole thing. He allowed you to pick through the wagon before he took the wagon off. As far as he's concerned, the hoard is all those wagons.
Right. So there's potentially
wagons as Hot Wheels are to children.
Ah. Well, would you mind at some point if we had a look through your Zent wagons and see if there's something of value for us?
Sure, that's fine by me.
Sounds like a plan.
So long as you don't take my wagons.
I will leave the wagons in there. Perhaps some of their contents will go.
As long as it's not got any big Zent marks on it, you're fine.
Fine. Right, off to the Hill Giants then, gentlemen.
So, yes. You find yourselves heading south towards Grudhaug.
Yep.
Which I believe you should be able to see on the map there.
Yes, the red square.
Very odd.
Yep. Takes you a few days. I think what was it? Day and a half, 2 days maybe. That's right. It was something like 36 hours.
Yeah. Okay, so you can long rest.
So you can have 2 long rests between getting there.
I would like to change my attunement from the Shard of Eastrun to Cloak of the Cragged Cat, which is the one that prevents
Detection.
divination magic. Yep.
Yes, I have copied one of Sarissa's spells into my spell book, and I have
Sensory.
Sarissa.
Sarissa's the nice one.
A storm. Yes. One of sensory spells. Wall of Force.
Oh, that sounds nice.
It does, doesn't it?
So yeah, you find yourselves heading towards Grudhaug.
Right.
Maybe not.
Okay. Is there a party? Okay. I purposely grabbed 10 daggers from the cultists.
Okay. You have 10 daggers.
Cool.
Okay, Grudhaug apparently means river mound.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I see that. Yeah, there's a river next to it. And... Very well.
So, you can travel to Grudhaug on foot, horseback, via your airship, riding a raft upstream or downstream. You can land you can land a bit far off, and you can land it pretty much anywhere.
Aren't we just going to jump down onto them and blow them all to pieces?
Yes. I believe I scried Grudhaug at one point. Was there... Oh, yes, it's a dam, isn't it?
It is. So, yes.
A lake in the background.
Yes.
There's no lake on the main map, which just got through me.
Well,
I think the map may be either post or pre this happening.
the map is pre this artwork.
Right.
So they dammed the river, and it's sort of built a little reservoir upstream.
And then they've got sheep in the front area.
So you've got the bit that the river's going through, which is kind of dammed up a little bit. And you've also got like the beavery dam looking thing underneath the house. Is that's got water coming out of it? So are we saying that there's water going underneath that house?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Seems to be what's implied there. Well, then, I assume this is all giant scale proportions.
Oh, yes.
Oh, massive.
So, are you just flying in bold as brass during daylight?
No.
Standard Halo jump, chaps?
I mean...
Halo jump where? Because, like, with Iron Slag,
Yes.
Yeah, we kind of knew what the thing they would... What's the thing that they're doing? Because we know they're making the something in...
They're trying to eat themselves to death.
Specifically, what's her name? Gur, the queen or regent or...
chief.
Fattest hill giant, essentially, is trying to eat absolutely everything anywhere in order to become the biggest giant, because bigger is better in their summation.
Yes, that's their plan.
So, I mean, it seems a waste just to burn all the food when it can go back to people around here who are probably quite suffering the pinch hunger-wise. So...
Well, if one of us sneaks into that sheep pens area and lets all the sheep out, that will lead some of the hill giants away. We just sneak in and,
Could we create a distraction by destroying the dam?
Sure, we could.
Could I have a perception roll, please?
For everyone.
Yep.
There's one thing I'm concerned about, is where, if this is dammed up, how bad is it going to be if we all of a sudden undam it? Are we going to cause a tsunami and kill millions?
Yeah, what's beyond Grudhaug?
I don't kill millions for free. Genocide is expensive.
Well, on your approach, you're, say, 2 miles away at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Algernon is just peering over the side, and he sees a female hill giant making a beeline towards Grudhaug.
Does she look familiar?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, she was trying to get her husband back, so should we dive in and assist her?
I am perfectly happy with assisting the exploits of love in this case.
Yeah. It's
A matchmaker, I suppose.
yes.
Something like that. Yeah. So we can land maybe near her or come alongside
Yeah,
her.
keep the airship out of punching distance.
Or throwing distance.
Yeah, I was going to say, boulder throwing range.
Yes.
Okay,
No,
yeah,
just-
you manage to get down to low enough that you can all just hop off, and the airship takes off again.
Yeah.
Because they're not interested in being anywhere near that hill giant.
Yep.
You're a little bit away from her,
I shout to her.
and then so you have to do quite a clip to try and catch up to her. But yeah, by the time you do catch up to her, you're all a little bit huffing and puffing by this point.
Mm.
And you are getting quite close to Grudhaug.
Darling, stop, please.
I say, you do that. Stop.
Down here, remember?
Who you?
I helped you a while back, about a couple of months back, something like that. In the windmill.
There is no gleam of recognition in her eyes.
Of course not. I'm here to help you get your husband back.
Oh.
Your God sent me. Anom, the All-Father. That one.
I'm going to find Rock.
I know, we're going to help you.
Okay. Then she
Okay.
turns around and keeps on walking.
Well, we wanted a distraction. That's going to be it, for sure. Why don't you haste her? And we'll run like shit.
He won't last that long. He won't last that long.
Well, just when she starts causing trouble, give her as much advantage as she can.
1 second. I just need to check something.
Alright, no worries. I'm just going to stick you guys on the map.
He only had a range touch. Okay.
Okay, so I'll stick you guys up there, I think.
Just a minute.
Can we see any giants outside Grudhaug, or does it look like they're all inside?
Oh, you can see a giant outside when you get there. Hang on, I'm just doing the map. I've still not managed to make it so that your tokens come in at the right size.
It's because the maps it's only it defaults in the way that it defaults in because of the map size. They stopped doing that in further adventures.
It returns.
Oh, hello.
Oof, that's a face.
Ugly ass company.
Whoa.
Oof.
That well, Moog doesn't quite look like that. That's a male hill giant.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Moog is not much
not much
nice
better.
to look at though. Now, I think that might be a little bit too farcical.
That's very like Rastafarian.
It's like we've got our gummy ship to Grudhaug as opposed to the airship. This sounds
We
like
dig in this one.
very pro-Christian, anti-drug message.
It's
Sounds
wildly
like an
inappropriate.
educational
but,
rap about marijuana. at the
Well,
top of it.
well, one here called River Valley Breakdown.
oh, this is what it's gonna get to.
I
We're
think
gonna
I'm gonna stick it. I'm gonna keep with this.
Go with this one.
This is very
I'm
Dukes of
digging this
Hazzard.
immensely.
Oof. Okay.
Excellent.
Okay,
Right.
so
Should we?
Moog is charging down this way.
gets to the gate, Haster.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow Moog.
And you hear it just going, Rook! And then you hear another voice go, Moog!
Yeah.
How fast is she moving?
What is her movement speed?
Her movement speed is 40 feet, so probably
so
80 feet around.
Okay, on average, I can keep up with her if I drop a movement, tabaxi movement. So yeah, when she gets to about here, I will cast haste on her.
Okay. Well, it happens very quickly then.
Yep.
She zips into this hill giant that's here, punches him in the face. He smiles, with a couple of teeth falling out. She gets him in a headlock, and then starts dragging him back the way you came.
Brilliant.
That'll do.
And then that's it. They are.
Well, love.
Yeah. Like if we just conceal ourselves behind this rock, do other people come out to look where the giant went?
No.
Perfect.
He was the gate guard.
Oh, fuck's sake. From up here, what's down here? These are like smaller tents.
Yes, okay. Sorry, this entire hill giant thing just cracks me up.
I've been looking forward to this quite a lot.
Okay, so down there, 9. Oh no, don't want that one anymore. Okay, so below you, you can see the stockyard. 5 crude tents stand in the middle of a muddy yard surrounding a campfire. 10 orcs are gathered there, 5 around the fire, and 5 are resting in tents. So you can only see 5 of the orcs. There is also a hobgoblin that is stood beside the fire. 2 of the orcs appear to be having some kind of cooking competition. And you can just hear, they're plating up. They bring it to the hobgoblin. He takes a bite out of one, and then he goes, "It's fucking raw!" and then punches the orc in the face. Congratulations, you've discovered Hobgoblin Ramsey.
Yeah, that's all right.
There are pens down there with a bunch of goats in them. You can see a palisade of 20-foot tall sharpened logs enclosing the stockyard, except for an opening to the southeast with a giant boulder outside.
Okay.
And then there is a mud trail that climbs up the ramp and curves up towards where you are. They do not appear to have noticed you because they're all quite engrossed in their cooking competition right now.
I think we'll talk them later. Cool. Right. Orcs, silly things. Don't worry about them. We'll deal with them later if necessary. That looks like a kill box.
Let's bring things into it.
For us.
Oh. Right.
So I will sneakily make my way forward.
Okay, this is the main entrance. A muddy trail leads up to the 40-foot wide open doorway, parked outside of which is a 30-foot diameter boulder. You can see grooves in the ground where the boulder has been rolled into place, occasionally, normally by the gate guard. However, just looking at it, you can tell that even when the boulder was rolled into place, you guys would be able to squeeze in unimpeded.
Yeah, it's not going to stop anyone, is it?
No.
That's an oof. It's an oof in the Discord.
So there is a mud spatter. There are some mud spatter curtains.
To the south. Yeah.
Okay, so to the south with a stealth score of 17. Okay, you peek behind the curtain.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, you should be able to see just there.
Yeah, I can see one orc and the edge of another one.
Yeah, they appear to be resting, asleep on some pallets.
Ah, and there's a big hole.
There is a hole in the floor that's topped with crisscrossing wooden beams, held in place by mud cement, forming some sort of grate. Do you think that a medium or smaller creature could slip between them without having to squeeze? And there is a horrible stench rising from the holes, accompanied by the squealing of pigs.
a pig trough, a pig pen, pig thingy. Right.
Best case scenario.
Best case scenario, pig pen. Do you know you can throw dead bodies to pigs and they'll eat them all up? Really handy for evidence. Right.
Thanks,
Hannibal. Do I want to go?
I can't tell if that was Brad or Tal who said that.
Either, darling, either. They're kind of the same at this point. I turn to Bal and I see the other two. So I do this, and then.
If you peel the curtain back a little bit, you'll be able to see all of them. So I'll just
5.
There you go.
Five orcs. Oh yeah, we can communicate telepathically. 5 orcs.
Joe, do you have to do that every day? The telepathic bond spell. It's a ritual, okay. And does it cost material components?
An eggshell.
That's it.
High-level wizards.
Yeah.
5 orcs. Should I go in and murder them all or not?
You single-handedly?
They're asleep. It's not fucking hard.
Oh. by all means.
All right. I mean, I just thought we might leave. Okay, cool. Walking. Sunk. Do you want me to roll damage, or do you want me to just say I murdered this shithead?
Give me a sample roll.
Sample roll, right? Okay. Right. So we'll go rapier.
A long tray.
With
With advantage because they're unconscious.
Yeah. It's not that, because I'm not about to make. I'm going to make sure. So it's actually 16 plus 11. 27 points of damage.
Yeah, they had 15 hit points each.
Oh, okay, cool.
You can do it silently.
Yeah.
Actually, no. Roll me. Give me another stealth roll.
Sure.
Yes, you do it all silently. They have a passive perception of 10.
Yeah. So I just basically stab them through the maybe I get them in the ear, like stab them with the rapier through the ear, so it just instantly kills the brain. And just like, boop, and they just never even wake up.
Quite humane, really.
Humming a tune the whole time.
But silently.
Yeah. Put the loot back together. Put it away back. Done. I asked you.
Telepathic.
Right. A murdering we will go.
Apparently.
Big boy.
Oh, that's interesting.
Lots more problems down that way.
Yes, in that room you can see the largest giant that you have ever seen.
That is a big bitch.
Along with 5 male hill giants, 4 ogres, and
is that a bed sheet? Is that a... No, that's not a bed. That's a curtain. From a castle.
Oil lamps and sconces are mounted to thick wooden pillars that support rafters 30 feet from the floor and the roof, which peaks 65 feet overhead. Protruding from the northwest and south walls is a 10-foot wide, 20-foot high wooden ledge that you can see some goblins running to and fro on. A wooden ladder climbs up the ledge, and windows a couple of feet above the ledge let shafts of natural light into the hall. 8 sturdy but battered wooden tables covered with globs of grease, gnawed bones, empty casks and scraps of food stand near the north and south walls, while empty ale barrels lie around and underneath them. Refuse covers the dried mud floor, in the middle of which there are 2 20-foot diameter circular holes topped with crisscrossing wooden beams held in place by mud cement. Again, squealing of pigs, horrible stench, ability to slip through them without having to squeeze if you're medium or smaller. At the west end of the hall, slumped atop a 4-wheeled flatbed wagon that bends and creaks under her great bulk, is Chief Gur. The wagon's axles are cracked and bowed, its wheels canted inward. Piled around the wagon are bones and other refuse from her recent meals. Jesus Christ.
The description?
Do you want to take a guess of how much she weighs?
Several tons. Probably in the 4.
Can I get it in pounds, please?
Okay, I'm gonna do some quick maths.
3,500 is my guess.
£3,500.
Yeah.
Any advances?
She's a huge creature.
She's gargantuan.
Gargantuan.
Is she?
So how many size categories based on large, huge?
No, sorry,
gargantuan?
she is huge.
Huge.
No, she would be. No, she's
She's gargantuan.
She is gargantuan, yes.
Because the regular hill giants that are around her, yeah, geez.
Okay, I'm gonna guess at.
So she's just eating and eating and eating because she wants to be as big as she can.
Hmm.
Is there like a
She appears to be
spell
succeeding.
Is there a spell she's trying to do that will trigger if she thinks she eats everything? Is there some? Is she like deluded in what she's doing, or is there some magical thing that she's trying to achieve by doing what she's doing?
She is trying to honour the god of the hill giants
Right.
in his chosen manner, and if she succeeds in honouring her god to a greater extent than the other giants, regardless of hill or whatever, the ones that honour their personal god more or the most will be the ones to rise to the top of the ordning.
Because like if someone can, who was it? You, Tal, who cast voices in the person's head on the ship?
Yes. No.
that
was Algernon who did that.
I have the reduce spell, so we could get up to some shenanigans saying you have to set aside me. I'm going to shrink you down to size for not fulfilling and make her do some stuff if make her think she's not obeying her god correctly by making her smaller.
That is quite funny.
I think we should do that, regardless of whether or not this.
I don't know what we'd get her to do, but we have that in our back pocket.
Yes. She's a big lady.
I'm assuming these orange things are flame.
Yes, they're the torches. The orange things are the torches.
Should we try and lure some of her retainers out beforehand? To try and pick them off one by one without their knowledge, or?
Are they all trying to be chief, and thus the chief is determined by whoever's the biggest, so couldn't we just plant that seed of...
I can make one of the other ones bigger.
Ooh! That's a power struggle. I like that. Do that.
Which is the biggest female hill giant in there?
There are no female hill giants in there beyond Gur.
So if there was a male who was bigger, maybe he would try and take control?
What are these things here in front of her directly?
The ogres.
Oh, they're ogres, okay. Oh, that's been throwing my whole sense of scale off, because I thought they were hill giants, and these were like bigger hill giants, and obviously Gur is...
No, they had her the same size as the other hill giants on this. I have just increased her size.
That is a face that could stop a clock.
Yep, I got the mini.
It's a lovely mini.
No, it's
not.
Oh,
it's not. But
it's a accurate mini.
It's horrible, and it would have been fantastic.
Tell you what, I imagine if you put some kind of ongoing spell right on top of her, she wouldn't be able to dodge out the way exactly. She might just have to deal with it.
Probably. I don't think she can move. I have a few of those.
I should have prepared.
I brought all of these for a good reason, and I throw the daggers out. So why don't we cause a power struggle and see how much havoc we can cause in the ensuing chaos?
Absolutely, yes.
So I'll pick your favorite hill giant out there and see what happens. Oh, and whisper to him while he does it. That is the hill giant god. Anyone remember if it's male or female?
Is it Grelanthor?
Yes.
Yes.
Does that sound to us like a male or female giant name? All we've got to go for thus far is Moog, and
Yeah, I'm not
Whatever the
gonna
other one
lie.
is.
I'm a bit rusty on my hill giant naming conventions for whether or not
what is the?
They don't particularly look that intelligent. I don't think they will be able to tell the difference either.
Feel free to roll me a religion check if you want. If you want to
Sure.
see if you can remember.
20.
11.
Okay, Tal, you're fairly sure that Grolantor is a male hill giant.
Male. I'll do. Just need a whisper and then a large spell at the right time. Tell them something along the lines of.
I need to know which one I'm going to change the size of.
Ooh.
'Cause
The
I need
one
to get
closest to Ga, because that's going to cause the most trouble.
Okay.
Can I get closer though? Do I have a message? Maybe I have a message. No, I don't. Ooh. I want to cast invisibility
Okay.
for myself,
Yep.
and then I want to walk to here.
Okay, give
gonna
me a
cast-
stealth roll with advantage.
Cool.
I'm going to cast Enhance Ability on Tal before she goes.
Okay.
Dex or Charisma would be more useful for you right now, Tal.
Charisma. I have
Charisma.
the advantage. 28.
Yeah, no one sees you. Even your party don't know where you are.
I met. Like go.
You'll probably find that Bal is still whispering to you as if you're still there.
And then once I'm there, I'll duck behind this ladder, and I will wait for the enlarge spell to go off. And then when it does, I will cast suggestion. With suggestion being, "You're the biggest now. I suggest you do something with this new found size, and take control of the giants."
Okay.
Fairly, like it's dead on brand for the hill giants.
Okay. So
Imagine they're
you're
gonna make this save.
Tal is holding the suggestion spell.
Yep.
Rich, you're going to be doing the enlarge to kick this whole thing off. Algernon, you have cast enhance ability on Tal.
I have.
Are you doing anything else before this clusterfuck gets underway?
Ooh, let's have a look. What could
Whilst
be
you figure
fun?
that out, Bal, are you doing anything?
No. I'm just getting ready to watch what will hopefully be quite an entertaining fight. I'll be on standby in case we get spotted and someone comes towards us, or yeah.
Okay. Well,
If someone's running away, like, I won't attack them. In fact, actually, I'm gonna hide here so that they can run straight out. Like,
Yeah, I
but
think I'm going to go in here with Al.
okay.
Yeah. So if they're running away, that's fine. If they're running towards us, I will hit them in the shins.
Okay. Can I get initiative rolls from everyone, please?
Yeah.
Because once this goes off, I think that's going to be it.
Natural one.
So that's a 10 for Algernon. So 21 for Bal.
Yep. Got an 18 and a 19.
10 for Sam.
Yep.
And 16 for Tal. Okay, so yeah, this is going to take.
my guess. Sorry, Karen.
Sorry, no. You were going to answer. I was giving you a chance to figure out if you were doing anything else before we kicked this shit off.
Nah, I think I'm good.
Okay. So you'll all get we'll just keep the initiative order suspended until such point that one of you goes, right, I'm going now, and then we'll start the initiative rounds. But the initiative order is Bal preparing to do hacky slashy, Tal preparing to do whispery shit, Algernon just twiddling his thumbs.
I'm readying Toll the Dead if someone tries to fight us.
Sure thing. And then Sam, I think now's the time. Everyone's ready. You cast Enlarge?
Yeah.
Whoop. A confused hill giant.
And then he gets a whisper in his ear. You're the largest now, darling. That means your god's chosen you. You need to take control. I suggest you do so violently.
Give me a persuasion roll for shits and giggles. Or deception, actually.
Okay, deception, sure. It's the same thing, okay. How's that? 33! How's that do ya?
That... I'm going to say that this hill giant has a moment of inspiration, and being bigger has a flash of insight of, you know what would be really effective? And he is going to take a fucking swing. Oh, he's going to take a multi-attack swing at, not Guh, at the wagon she's sat on. at one of the wheels.
Sure.
I have the perfect tool to solve this thing. Punching.
Jesus.
I mean, that's enough to hit the stationary target, and that's 19 bludgeoning damage to the wagon. And a second. Okay, yeah, that is enough. The wheel comes off. It's splintered into pieces. The entire wagon tilts to the side, and Chief Guh is thrown prone. I've fallen. I can't get up. Her speed is 0. And you need to use half your movement to get up.
And she has the speed of 0.
And her speed is 0, so she is turtling.
She is turtling. Which means that he gets advantage on his next attack. That's a natural 19. Or a natural 1. Huh. We'll take the natural 19.
Yeah.
And... that's 22 points of bludgeoning damage to her face. Yeah! Dog! Good boss now! Everyone else is just looking on in shock, and they, because one of these hill giants has just gotten bigger very suddenly, and is now laying claim to the throne, and they are staying well out of it.
Do I even think he needs a suggestion at this point? Like, if you just keep going regardless of the spell, he'll just do it anyways. Like, huh?
Possibly.
Okay. So he'll probably.
Okay, so it's Guh's turn now.
Yeah.
She is going to attempt to attack with disadvantage because she's prone. That would have been a natural 20. So it's a natural 19. Not natural. Sorry, that's a 19 total, which is enough to hit the hill giant. Okay, that's 16 points of damage with the first hit. Ooh, 2 natural 17s. That's 25 to hit for 11 damage. Oh, hang on a second. With Enlarge, is he meant to be doing extra damage?
A D4,
Adds a D4 to weapon attacks.
Oh, okay. I'll do the D4 real quick.
Disadvantage on anything strength based.
Sure thing. Okay, well that's an extra 3 damage to Guh. Okay, it's now his turn again. The others start backing off, wanting to stay out of the fight because they don't want to. They don't want to fight whichever boss ends up being the winner. Okay, it's now Hill Giant's turn again. That's a natural 20.
Is this fulfilling your minion fantasy here, Tal?
Yes. It's nice to see when minions fight over you.
Isn't it just?
45 points of damage with that single attack.
Right.
Gotta love them crits. Second attack. Ooh. With advantage, that's 14. That hits. Her AC is nothing. And that's 23 damage. Okay, she's now bloodied. It's now her turn.
How many rounds has this been?
This is the third round now.
As this is all happening, I'm carefully laying out the 10 daggers in front of me.
Okay.
Just watch it, bang!
Well, she got a 13 to hit, which matches the giant's AC. So that's 22 points of damage to him. Second attack from Gur. (17 and 18). Nice. So those hit, and Gur deals 17 further points of damage to this guy. This guy is now also looking bloodied. And now it's his turn. Okay, that would only just barely hit a regular hill giant. It hits her easily. (31 points of damage to her. Second attack. It's a natural 1 or a natural 18. Well, that hits. So that is 23 points of damage to her. She is not looking good. She is thrashing about and saying to the hell giants and the ogres, "Me, chief, get up! Get me up!" While she's also flailing wildly at the other one. Okay, that's an 18 to hit. 25 points of damage. Second attack. And it's a miss with an 11 total. Which is a good thing because the next hit would have killed him. But now it's the hill giant's turn. With advantage. That's a hit. There's 14 to hit, and he deals 17 points of damage to her. And with that, he brings the club down on her face and kind of sandwiches the head between the club and the floor, and you just see the head burst like a melon, spraying blood all up the back wall and all over him.
And that's my cue.
He is bloodied. He's going, "Yeah, me, chief, now!"
And Tal just goes, whistles, and the 10 daggers float in the air and hurl themselves towards him. An animate object.
So that goes.
How
There's
does
something
this
about the
work?
number exactly 10, but
So it is 10 non-magic objects in the range that are not being worn or carried. The 10 daggers I picked up earlier.
Yep.
they each have 20 HP, 18 AC, 4 Strength, and 18 Dex, and they all do 1d4 plus 4 damage on my immediately after my turn.
Okay, is there a saving throw or is there a
They roll to hit. They roll to hit.
Okay,
so.
roll to hit all 10 of those.
Okay, so what I will do, they all have +8. I will roll a d20.
And how much damage do you say they do?
Well, one of them. Okay, so right.
That's a natural 20 right there, but also
Yeah, there's one of
natural
those. So that's one. What's his ace? So they have a +8 to hit. So the lowest is 5. So that's a 13.
Hits.
So all of them hit except one.
So that's 9.
9d4 plus 36.
10d4 plus 36. There's a crit in there.
10d4 plus 36.
Yeah.
He had 14 hit points left.
So just these daggers appear from underneath the thing, fly towards him, and just rip him apart.
Yes. Through the back, out through the chest, like that scene from Alien, but a lot more steely.
Yeah. And then they just float there. And then they turn around and I go, next one's go.
Oh.
But they have to do it on their next turn, so.
Well, the book specifically says that when Chief Gud dies, Grudhaug empties.
So are they all?
However, you gave them a replacement chief, so I was like, okay, they're not going to leave yet. And then you made him explode from the chest.
Ryan, question.
Yes.
Are they trying to run out?
Yes.
Wall of force right across here.
Oh.
You're welcome. I'm just going to move up to here, and then I'm going to stand literally here and put the wall right in front of my face and just start waving.
Yeah, they all tried to flee. The goblins climb up the ladder. Ladders. Where's my mouse? There it is.
One
Oh,
here.
there's only the one ladder. Okay. They all try to climb up the ladder and jump out the windows. Tal, how many of them are you going to try to stab on their way past?
Well, they all get stabbed by the knives as well, because they all get opportunity attacks as well. So the knives are creatures. They're alive. They do a little bit of damage, but there's a shit ton of them.
Yeah.
I'm going to leave just enough gap right here to let one bowel squeeze through if he wants to.
The giant that you enlarged presumably shrinks down.
Yep.
Upon death.
Yeah.
The hell giants are all making a break for
The door.
25, 30, 35, 40, badunk. Oh!
I'm just going to see how long it takes them to work out they can't punch me.
Can we hit them, or have we got to be the other side of the wall of force as well?
I've left enough space for you to squeeze through either side.
Okay, cool.
But
And then double movement.
yeah,
so
they
they can't
can't
attack you
get
this
through
turn.
I mean, this is.
I think we have to be in initiative.
Let's see, how many feet wide is this opening? So this is a 20-foot high wall that's 50 feet long.
20 foot high.
20 foot high, but
They climb over.
it's an invisible wall, so they don't know where it starts and ends.
Okay,
They
well,
just-
there's one hill
I presume
giant
he's
punching
back
the other in the back of the head because he's not moving.
This almost seems cruel.
Okay, the goblins have 7 hit points each.
Oh,
so
Yeah, the daggers are gonna just kill them. Probably.
I'm just gonna say the goblins are killed straight off
Like a lawnmower.
Yeah, they enter the chipper shredder and just
because they try to run past. The knives all get attacks of opportunity and then just splat.
Yeah, who needs blade barrier when you've just got 10 flying knives?
Shall we go into initiative then?
We will do as soon as I finish killing off these fucking goblins.
That's fair. I've been wanting to use this spell
Wait.
for a while.
Who's in the other room?
What other room?
I may have neglected to mention that there was a person there.
I can see at least 4 goblins.
Yeah.
There's
in
4
there.
goblins and
Person somewhere over there, yeah.
Oh, right.
That's fine. They won't be a problem soon.
Let's just assume that everything beyond that far doorway is just fleeing. Because it's not just hill giants, everyone is trying to flee. The only people that aren't trying to flee are the ones you've locked in this room.
Yep.
But yes, we're going to go into initiative order now.
Ooh.
Okay, so first up, it's Bal.
There we go. Let's position myself there to get flanking.
No flanking, I'm afraid.
You'd be here.
Yeah, Algenor's not quite close enough. And also there's a wall of force in the way.
Yeah, it was a joke. They have flanking against me.
Oh! Right. You're moving to give them flanking because it doesn't matter.
So rage and I'll attack recklessly. So 31 to hit.
That hits. That's 16 slashing damage.
Plus 3, so 19.
Plus 3, okay. And needs to make a strength save or something?
Hold on.
To avoid being knocked prone?
Yeah, can I have a strength check? Plus they take... So it's 19 plus 5, so 24 damage in total.
Okay, that's a 10 total.
Oh,
and
they
sorry,
have...
you say an extra 5 damage.
Yes.
And he's failed, presumably.
Yep, so
He's prone.
he... Yeah, that one's now prone.
Oh, the one at the back. Okay, yes. He's now prone.
I'm just going to work my way through them like
Second
that
attack
here,
with advantage because he's prone.
Natural 20.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Which is 14. 18 plus... Oh damn, so hold on, so there's 18 plus 19 plus 14 plus 3. So 19, 18 and 17 added together. It's probably going to be the easiest way. Which would be...
3 times 18.
Yes.
54.
Okay.
54 damage in total.
He didn't like that. It's now Tal's turn. So assuming there's nothing else Bal's doing with his turn.
Nope.
It's Tal's turn. Brad, you are muted.
Yes, I'm just rereading the spell really quickly. Spell. You can use the spell's called Fly. They have a speed of 30 feet, I think. Yeah, 30 feet. Cool. So they eviscerated this boy, and I will walk out from behind the ladder. 10, 15, 20. Tell half of them that one, and I'll point to this ogre. I'll actually tell 8 of them, and I'll leave 2 of them with me, just like whip around me, like as a thing, and then I will fire a longbow at this one with my regular action. In the back.
So with the northernmost ogre, or everything?
The northernmost ogre. Everything's going on the northernmost ogre.
Okay.
Longbow. Let's do a sharpshooter shot. It's 10 to hit.
10? Not
10.
enough, I'm afraid.
Okay.
Barely missed.
But the other things there are.
Oh,
8,
hang on. You have advantage because you're attacking because they didn't know you were there.
Oh, cool. 16.
Yes, that hits.
Cool. So, 4, 3, 6, 2. So, 9, 10, 25, 35 points of damage from me. And then 5, 6, 7, 8.
Nice.
Plus, so 13 is the lowest.
Hits.
Cool. So that's 8d4 plus 6 plus 8 times 4 is
32.
32. There you go.
32.
It had 24 points of hit points left.
So yeah, the after the arrow hits him in the back, the blade just goes and there's just red mist as they fly through, and they just like shunk like little
Congratulations,
soldiers.
you've invented the flechette.
Yes. I look at the other three and go, "You're next, darling, unless you go in the pig pens."
Okay. It's now Al's turn.
Oh, is it me?
Yes.
Could I have an intelligence saving throw from one of these top 3 giants, please?
Okay. Int saves, huh?
What's their modifier for int?
There's a 3 in it. It's got a minus in front of it.
Unless they critical, they can't win.
Okay, so that's an 8, a 12, and a 13.
They all take 20. Oh god, that was terrible. 25 psychic damage, and they remove a d6 from anything they do in the next minute. I cast Synaptic Static. You know that sound a cat makes when it yowls late at night and keeps you up in the neighbour's garden, like a cone of psychic energy just blasts them.
Oh, lovely. Anything else on your turn?
Check if I can do anything with bonus. I don't think I can. No, that's I'm happy with that. I'm just gonna try and basically taunt these 3 and go, is that, oh come on, I'm much smaller than you, surely a giant as big as you can hit me. And just try and impel them to hit me. I'm gonna stand quite close to the wall so they can't even reach down and get me. How tall are they?
Tall. I think they were like, what, 30 feet tall?
Okay, that's fine.
No, maybe closer
I'm
to
gonna
20.
try and stop. It's like, come on, if you punch hard enough, you'll break the wall.
Well, now it's Sam's turn.
Can this one here make an intelligence saving throw, please?
Can he? No, he cannot. That is a grand total of 1. Not natural 1, just
What's
1.
your spell DC, Sam?
21.
So they'd have to roll a 24 on the d20 to succeed. So the literal answer to can he make an intelligence? Factually, no.
Oh, they had some more shit rolls. 20 psychic damage to that middle one.
Okay. Anything else on your turn?
That's it. Oh, and sorry. In order to do that, I recalled him. Yeah, there we are.
Okay. Now it's the ogre's turn. What's their movement speed?
They jump into the pig pen like I told them to.
They're too big.
I don't care. They can push their way in. They can break their way in.
Well, this one is going to run in this direction. And then double movement.
Yep. Oh, wow, they move fast.
When they want to, and they want to.
Well, he's off.
This one is covered in the viscera that once was contained within his friend.
Yes, and the knives are like floating near there.
Yeah, I'm presuming that the knives burst through that thing and then just turned round to look at him very sharply. Yeah. Can I have an intimidation roll, please, Tal?
Sure. I have advantage? Oh, no, you use Wall of Force.
I'm concentrating Wall of Force now, yeah.
20.
Okay, this thing is going to make an attack roll.
So? Oh, on the ground. Okay, cool. Good boy.
He doesn't get multi-attack, so he just goes... Ugh! And but he's so off balance by having to wipe his friend out of his eye that he got a grand total of 8.
Wow.
He doesn't even hit the right part of the floor. He almost loses his club through the hole.
A for effort and all that.
The other one, he is going to also turn and run, actually.
Well, at least one of them did what they were told. He's there.
It's now the hill giant's turn. One of them is going to use half his movement to get back up. and then he's going to attack Bal with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Which one is this?
The one at the bottom left.
Sure.
Okay, that's a 27 to hit.
Yep, hits.
16 points of bludgeoning damage.
I'll have that to 8.
25 to hit.
Yep.
24 points of damage.
Have that to 12.
Mm-hmm. The other hill giant who's next to you is going to turn round and smack you as well.
Mm-hmm.
He takes a D6. He does.
Minus a d6, you say?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think it's going to matter. Okay. Does a 10 hit?
Nope.
Oh, sorry. Hang on. No, that would have been a... 21 to hit.
Yes.
21 does hit. Okay. That's with a 6 on the d6.
So advantage.
Yes, advantage. Otherwise it would have been 10. Okay, so that's 17 points of bludgeoning damage.
Have that to 8.
Yep. Then his second
Oh.
attack.
That's 8, not 80. Jesus. There we go.
Oh yeah, I don't think this is going to go well for him. Does a 15 hit?
Nope.
Okay, there you go. So there are 2 more that are going to... well, one of them's going to attempt to make an attack against Algernon. This will be at disadvantage.
Can he even reach over? Like, wouldn't he have to like jump up to get down to me?
Well, if he succeeds, then we'll see what happens. See what he does.
Fair enough.
However, by the fact that he's rolling at disadvantage and is taking a minus d6,
And my AC is 20 because I'm concentrating on a spell.
yes, and he got a grand total of 11. Second attack.
Bong. Yeah.
Okay. This is also going to miss. 10.
No.
The other one is going to pick up some of the refuse from the ground and try and lob it at you.
It's the force wall.
Into the force wall. Huh.
Which is indestructible except by a disintegrate spell. Are any of
He rolled a
are any
natural
of these
20. He rolled a natural 20,
Yeah.
but with disadvantage. Oh no, that was the wrong button. With disadvantage, he got 7. It impacts harmlessly against the force wall.
Thank you, Countess Sansory, is all I say.
It's now Bal's turn.
Yeah, let's attack that one.
Okay, roll. Reckless.
Recklessly again, yeah.
Yeah. Roll to hit.
31 to hit
That'll hit.
for 12 slashing plus 10. So 22 slashing damage.
Okay, and making a strength save. 16.
He succeeds.
Okay, second attack.
25.
Hits.
So that's 17 plus 13.
He is dead.
Cool.
He had 5 hit points left.
Uh,
And he automatically fails his saving throw, so he goes flying. You know in games when you see that someone is dropped to 0 hit points and the ragdoll effect takes effect immediately? And then because they use the attraction thing to pull the ragdoll to a ledge, you basically just see this hill giant go tumbling away from you in this direction.
and because I think it will be funny, 5, 10, 15, 30. I'm going to run around there. It'll provoke an attack of opportunity, but then I'm behind the force wall.
Okay,
In
so
fact, actually, I'm going to run in that direction so he tries to chase after me.
Sorry, where are you running in from?
So I was basically there, so I've gone boop, boop, boop.
Yeah, okay, cool.
So Yeah.
So he gets
It
to make an
looks like
attack
I'm
with
running away.
advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then a -6. Should they have made a saving throw at the end of their turns?
No, it's for a minute.
Oh. Oh. Does a 22 hit?
Yep.
Oh no, I do beg pardon. It is making an intelligence saving throw at the end of each of its turns.
Sorry, an int save. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, that would be 18 points of bludgeoning damage to Bal.
Mm-hmm.
Half that to 9.
Yep.
And I'll just roll a quick saving throw for the 3 of them.
Unless they roll a 20, they can't succeed. So
Okay, well, that's a total of -1. 0. And 0.
excellent.
Tal's turn.
This is going to be nothing fucking valuable in this place. 5,
Well,
10,
you say that.
15, 20, 90, 5,
I mean,
30.
there are now you can see that after Gur fell off the back of the wagon, there was a number of valuables hidden under her bulk.
I look at it. I need Val to move that bitch off this fucking wagon, otherwise it's not happening.
You can see her conch of teleportation is in there.
There he is.
Also, roll a d4.
Ooh, cool.
I don't want to think about how long she's been sitting on these items.
Okay, there are 5 magic items in there, but we'll roll what those are in a bit. I mean, unless you want to rummage through it now.
No. Can I see these two idiots?
If you can see them, then you can see them.
Oh, how far away are they? They're too far. Yeah, not too far. I can shoot them. They definitely have cover.
So who are you shooting?
Gonna leave this ogre alone because he's doing what he's supposed to be doing, and I'll still go knives, and I send them down after the 2 ogres that ran.
I almost
shouldn't
feel
have run!
sorry for them.
They double moved. They just got it for them.
My cloud of pet knives.
I said all 10. Just down that way. And then I will shoot this one with a bow. And these will do 10 to hit. I can't roll for crap.
Sorry, 10 to hit.
10 to hit because it's -5.
I'm afraid not.
Nope.
Why is it
Well-
-5 out of curiosity?
I'm using sharpshooter.
Ah, okay.
You take -5 penalty, do 10 extra damage.
Ah, okay.
So anything else on your turn?
That's it. It's bonus action move.
Okay. Algernon.
Oh, is it me? I suppose I'm going to cast Jim's magic missile, the most injured-looking one, at 4th level. So I'm gonna.
That
I'm
will
gonna
be
produce
the
some-
middle one that Sam did his thing to.
Actually, no, up one. I'll go for the top. This one up here.
The top one,
I'm
okay.
gonna throw 6 gold coins up in the air, and then out of each one, each one forms into a little gold dart, and it goes over the top of the wall.
I mean, Jim's magic missile, I picture it as basically a coin shot. You throw it
Yeah.
up, and then the coin zooms and strikes someone. Surrounded in a golden fire type thing. That's the way I see it.
I assume the coins pop out of existence into Jim's pocket and then replaced by something else that is then the actual magic missile.
Oh, that's better.
Oh god, that was not good numbers. 2 nat ones.
And what's your modifier?
If the attack roll for any missile is a 1, all missiles miss their targets and blow up in my face, dealing 1 force damage per missile at me.
Oh! So
Ow.
6 force damage to the face.
Yeah, that's fine. Con save 23.
Okay, well, I suppose that's on par for this combat and this music.
Yeah.
Sam's turn.
Save another one, please.
On the middle one again.
Yep.
6.
Yay! 16 psychic damage.
Okay. Anything else?
No, was that?
Ogre's turn. I just need to check something real quick. Okay, and that one ogre who is trying to get down into the pig pit is crying. He got a natural 20 to hit though.
Oh, good job.
Good job.
He rolled 2 1s on the damage dice.
Oh.
However, with a nat 20, he manages to, rather than the beam, he strikes at the sort of the mud cement.
Yeah.
And cracks it enough that one of the beams is worked loose. So he just jumps on it and plummets straight down into the pig pit.
Good.
Good for him, I say.
Yes, he gets to
Kind of
live.
enterprising thought is what helps him survive.
Okay, now it's the hill giant's turn. Okay, one of them is going to try and attack Sam at disadvantage because of the heavy cover. That's a... Oh wait, no, -6 as well. Sorry, minus the d6. It's 13 to hit. Second attack. 5 to hit. Okay, the one in the middle is going to attempt to attack Algernon. Again with disadvantage.
Come on.
Well, that's a natural 1. Okay, so he brings his he brings his club up and then swings it down at the top of the wall. The wall shears the club in 2, sending the top of it flying, and now it basically has a hill giant toothpick.
You almost
What?
got it. Carrot, yeah, good job. Yeah, good job. You're nearly there.
And the one at the end is getting impatient, and he's going to attack the one in the middle. That is not good.
Yeah.
No. Okay, first is a miss. Second. Is also a miss. Kind of just bounces off the other one's shoulder.
Have they got reach, or has he moved closer to him?
They do have reach, but it was the top one attacking the middle one.
Oh, right, okay. Oh well, then this is going to be fun.
They all get to make their int saving throws.
They do.
Not entirely sure why, but
Hey, there's what, a 3 in 20 chance. One of them will make it each turn.
none of them made it. It's Bal's turn.
Okay. Okay, well, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, which is 10 feet in a straight direction, which is charger. So, I can basically, as well as an attack, he'll also get shoved up to 10 feet, and basically they'll bounce into each other like the Newton's cradle. That's what I'm aiming for at any rate.
If only they had a concept of inertia, they'd be able to appreciate that better.
Hits.
22.
It hits. What's the total on the damage there?
Hold on. That's what if I? Ignore that. Right. So, 12 plus 10, so 22.
22 damage, a strength saving throw to avoid being knocked prone. That was a natural 1.
So
Boing.
he's prone, but is also shoved. So I'm guessing.
Yeah, I'm saying that you knocked him off his feet. Boom. Boom. Roll a d6.
5.
Okay. The two hill giants there both take 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Cool. That's just funny to watch. Cool.
Okay. Second attack.
I don't have reach. Oh, I could chuck a javelin at their foe. Ooh, they are.
You still
They
have
fought-
movement though, right?
No, I used all 35 feet of it.
Oh,
They are
okay.
in Valkyrie.
But I've suddenly realised they're in Valkyrie
We're in
symbol.
the most holy symbol of all.
So, javelin of lightning to honour Valkyrie. I can never remember how this works.
Okay, so roll to hit on the far one, and the other two will have to make dex saving throws.
So that is only a 13.
Hits barely.
Oh damn. Okay. Right. Okay.
So that's 13 piercing damage and 12 lightning damage to the far one. So that's 25 damage total to Giant E. And the other two have to make DC 12 dex saves for half damage.
Yeah, DC 13 technically, but yes.
Sorry, DC 13. Well, that was a 5.
Cool. So you take
And a
15
14.
Ooh.
and 7. Then.
Moradin and Valkyrie are up in heaven like,
Yeah.
nice.
Nice.
You're doing a real number on these hill giants. It's Tal's turn.
The knives probably aren't going to catch the ogres, so I will mentally command them to come back here. Actually, wait. I'll move here first. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. What is this goblin was? Dude, what is this person doing?
That person is an entree. He is
Is an
tied
entree.
up on a plate, bound and gagged.
I order the knives.
He is a
back.
he is a halfling.
I order the knives back to me, except 2, and I order the 2 to cut that person loose. And then I fire a shot at this one. Boop, and boop,
Sorry,
5.
scroll a bit.
There we
Which
go.
Which one are you hitting?
This one.
The southernmost one is prone.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, I would shoot that one. I should put a roll, I guess.
Okay.
So that's 30 points of damage.
30 points of damage. Okay.
Yep.
That one is on its last legs.
Knives are probably like here then, I guess.
Yep. Anything else on your turn?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. Algernon's turn.
4th level fireball on the 3 giants, please. Dex saving throws, if you'd be so kind.
Okay. 1. That is 12. 15. 18. Any of those pass?
So which the 18 passes.
Okay. The northernmost one passes then.
Okay.
The other two take what was it, 45?
45 points, the other takes 22. That's some sweet rolling on those dice.
Yeah. Lowest roll there was 3.
Yeah.
4 6s. Damn.
You know,
Oh, sorry, roll damage. All that.
yeah, that's 2 giants dead. I do not regret this choice in music.
No.
We knew all along that, that this sums us up better than anything else.
I mean, I think just dealing with the hill giants, it was appropriate rather than you guys. Anyway, anything else on the turn, Algernon?
No, that's me.
Okay, Sam's turn.
Here we go, special mind. An intelligence save, please.
Oh, it's over 9,000! No, sorry, I misread that. It's 9.
21 psychic damage, please.
Okay, he's still up.
Oh.
It's now his turn. He is going to stumble over his friends. Wee man! Attempting to smack Bal. Did Bal attack recklessly last turn?
Yes.
With the
Yes.
charging attack that he did.
Yes, he did. Yeah. He didn't need to, but he did.
Okay.
It's not a battle attack roll.
13 to hit.
No.
16 to hit.
Nope.
Bal's turn.
Oh dear. Let's see who's a wee man now, shall we?
He's dead.
Yeah, he's less wee when he's missing his upper torso and lower legs.
Okay, I'm saying that what happens, because he is stood on top of another hill giant, it's, a bit up there. So you crouch, and Bal jumps up, and with his enhanced strength score, manages to get up to head height of this hill giant, takes his axe in a baseball swing, and then as he drops, right in the, the chest plate,
Sternum?
yes, right in the sternum, with the boom of the giant slayer effect going off, sends, and also with Bal's, was it 25 strength at the moment? 23?
Yeah, 25.
Yeah. Slams him through and out the outer wall.
As Viscera sprays everywhere onto the wall of force, I'm going to completely cleanly turn to Sam. I think the real utility of this spell is in an effort to keep a sanitary battlefield. Click. Off. Squat.
Congratulations, you have cleared out Grodhaug.
Fantastic.
Because whilst this battle's been going on, news has filtered that Gur is dead, and so the rest of the keep just empties.
Mm-hmm.
But as this is all clearing out, I walk over to this poor bedraggled halfling and go, well, you're the luckiest halfling in a 15-mile radius.
Oh, you can say that again.
I could, but I won't.
Much obliged. Now, do you reckon that's driven all of them off?
Quite probably, yes. I turned most of the ones in there into paste, and we had a bit of an infight. And, anyways, why don't you come with me and we'll discuss this over Guz's dead body.
No offense, but I just want to fuck right off and grab my fucking sheep and fucking leg it.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Can I just ask your name, good sir?
Oh, my name? Roderick Hightopple.
Oh, that's fine.
Sorry,
you sounded
Hilltopple.
like-
Roderick Hilltopple.
Hilltopple. Very well, Mr. Hilltopple. Before you go, we need you to make sure that you spread the word far and wide that it's the balance who saved you and the balance who defeated God.
Balance. Got it.
Yep, good. Now don't die before you tell people. That's important.
Yeah, I'm not planning on dying anytime soon.
Off you go.
And then he makes his way out the front entrance that you came in. I mean, it happens off camera, but yeah, he gathers. He came out this way looking for his goats. He leaves with his goats and many more goats.
Right. And then I walk back out, and then Val, there are some things underneath that. Would you mind moving that?
I can certainly try. What was the weight of this gargantuan giant?
My guess was £300,000.
Hang on, I'm scrolling. She is £20,000.
That is that. Right.
However,
If you can't move it-
she is balanced precariously on the wagon. You could, you wouldn't need to like lift her up and push her. Just
I
need to lever her off.
I don't think anyone mechanically. No one has the strength score to move 20,000 pounds at any level.
Oh, there. You do notice there is a little bit of movement.
From the pig pen, you better
No.
still be in there.
No, not from the pig pen. From the folds of fat.
Oh.
And then bursting out with a cry of freedom!
What the fuck is that?
Is that a goblin?
That's a goblin.
There was a goblin in her underboob.
Ah! Ah! Ah!
I cast a 4th level Scorching Ray in his face.
Oh, hold on.
It's
No.
kinda this way.
No, but just hold
Okay.
on. Hold on. Hello.
No one should have to live after that towel.
No, I can wipe his memory. Fine. That's tomorrow. Anyways, hello. Do you have do you have a tribe?
Yes.
Are you the leader of it?
No.
Who was?
Ah.
One of those?
He looks over to where you're pointing. Ah! What happened to them?
Not important. Are you the leader now?
No.
Where's your leader?
Ah.
There, and there, and
Probably
there.
outside cooking.
Oh, it's one of the orcs out there.
No, it was a hobgoblin that was outside
Oh, the
cooking.
hobgoblin, yes.
Hob Gordon Ramsay.
Hobgoblin Ramsay. Good. Why don't you run off, tell Hobgordon Ramsay that if he doesn't swear fealty to me, I'm going to go out and murder him. By the way, I'm the one who killed all this bullshit. Go.
Ah!
Run fast.
And he fucking legs it.
It's always been my dream to have a goblin army. I mean, it's a goblin corps, garrison. What's the word for it when it's not an army, but too small to be a company?
A battalion?
Battalion, perhaps. Maybe, I don't know. Anyways.
Right.
Yeah.
So can I try and roll her off the treasure?
What was Joe asking first?
Oh, sorry.
Did we overhear the hill giant that Sam enlarged was called?
Sorry, say that again.
Did she yell? Did we overhear what the hill giant that the girl was fighting was called? Did we
No.
overhear her yelling the name?
No.
Um,
No.
You there, goblin? What was that one called?
No, the goblin's gone.
Oh, okay, never mind.
He can't hear you over the sound of his tears of relief, grossed outness, and fear. He is leaving a yellow trail in his wake. Okay, Bal.
Yep.
You could try and tip her off the wagon a little bit. Probably easier if you use your axe as leverage to help you. And by that I mean baseball swing again. It won't send her flying through the outer wall like the other one, but yeah, you can line up with the axe and go boom, and you knock her about 5 feet,
Okay.
which is enough to cause the other wheel on the wagon to fall off, the entire thing to go ka-dunk properly, and she just rolls off in that direction, into the wall sconce, which then pours the burning pitch onto her corpse, and now there's a lovely sizzling sound and smell of hill giant that was covered in its own filth.
That's gonna smell.
Yeah.
Can we get the bits and be gone?
Yeah, important question before that. As she rolls, do the air escaping from the folds of her fat make a wooing noise?
Yes.
Like,
Yes. Just like in Futurama. Woo! Boom! Woo!
This is oof.
okay, cool. And now we can gather the
I've had
treasure.
enough.
Uh,
The bit that I wanted you to do. Thank you.
Okay, let's have, as Brad, you were the one to discover what it was. Give me a D100 roll.
Sure. Is that 78?
Ah. You find a figurine of wondrous power in the form of a silver raven.
Nice.
Okay, and now everyone roll another D100 for me.
7.
Okay, so Bal first. With a 7, you get... I scrolled up too far. Oh, I really scrolled up too far. Okay, with a 7, you get a potion of healing greater. Next. Tal at 59.
Yep.
You get a spell scroll of 2nd level.
Ooh.
Ask me at the end which one, and I'll figure out which one.
Sure.
Sam with 48. You get a potion of growth. Drinking this potion, you gain the enlarge effect of the enlarge reduce spell for 1.4 hours. No concentration required.
I imagine she was saving that just to tip her over the edge right at the last minute.
And then 84 for Algernon.
Yes.
Oh, it's a wonderful item.
Bag of beans.
No. It's an alchemy jug.
Ah!
And it's full of mayonnaise.
Yeah, of course.
I'm just gonna pick it up, look at Ger's burning, smelling corpse, and just whisper the word Febreze.
Unfortunately, it's already full of mayonnaise, and it can only be used like once a day, isn't it?
Yeah. Uses a certain amount of like liquid or something like that.
Once the jug starts producing a liquid, it can't produce a different one or more of one that's reached its maximum until the next dawn.
Fair.
Shall we get out of this smelly place, or?
So that's everyone's had one, yes?
Yes.
Out around the rest of the.
Yeah.
There's also a second conch of teleportation.
Yep. That.
And the rest of the treasure is in the wagon or around the wagon, lying amid the refuse of her past meals.
Right.
Consists of 5,600 copper pieces,
Yep.
2,200 silver pieces,
Okay.
630 coins that are not legal tender,
Electron.
and 150 gold pieces.
How much, sorry?
150 gold. There is
Split that.
also a wooden rocking horse with silver inlay and blue quartz eyes worth 25 gold pieces. A small wooden chest containing a disguise kit worth 25 gold pieces. A wooden coffer containing 6 vials of holy water worth 25 gold pieces each. A life-sized wooden statue of a grinning halfling smoking a golden pipe worth 25 gold pieces. A battered hat with 5 carnelians sewn into it, each carnelian worth 50 gold pieces each. A
How
gold
many
flute.
carnelians?
5 carnelians. A gold flute worth 250 gold pieces. A flower pot carved from jade with images of green dragons worth 750 gold pieces. And a wooden puppet theatre with gold trim along with gold stringed puppets wearing bejeweled costumes worth 2,500 gold pieces.
Where the fuck did she get this?
I can only imagine
No.
she robbed some kind of tiny circle.
It looks that way. Ugh. Sure. How are we gonna sell this?
No idea.
Put it all in the bag.
Yes. Right,
Yeah.
shall we be off then?
Yeah, I'll have a quick whip round the place and see if we can find
Yeah.
anything else. It's like a quick run round.
Al is going to cast Skywrite as a ritual
Balance symbol.
and project into the words "Gur is dead. You're welcome. Love the balance."
Okay, alright, so having a poke round, you can find Give me a investigation check. Oh, you're actually moving around. Yes, of course you are. We have the map. Why wouldn't you? Silly Ryan.
17.
Well, the area that Algernon was just in, there is a fish barrel with an unlocked wooden coffer at the bottom containing 80 silver pieces, 45 gold pieces, and a platinum ring of elven design worth 100 gold pieces. And then you're heading down the ladder, are you, Tal?
Yeah, I'm just doing a general look. What's down in the basement?
Okay, so there are still some monsters on the map, but I'll be deleting those because they've all run away.
Yep.
All right.
There doesn't appear to be much of anything anywhere.
You see recent signs of people having, or something having, made a very quick exit.
Yeah, but no treasure or anything like that.
The area to the north of where you were.
Yep.
There is a half-eaten orc.
Eaten.
Half-eaten, yes.
Okay.
Bloodstained sack containing. Roll 3d6.
Containing 2, 3, and 4, or 9.
Okay, so there's 900 copper pieces,
Ooh.
900 silver pieces, and 100 gold pieces. You see in the abattoir to the south, the area that you first came down in.
Yep.
There was a wooden gavel, small by giant size, but actually equivalent of the equivalent size of a warhammer, with a rune inscribed on it.
Ooh.
It's the Gavel of the Ven rune.
Pick that up. Take that with me.
Then over in the area to the east, lots of pigs and a boar, a couple of boars.
I think it's time for me to go. I can just join the rest of them.
You can hear voices
Oh, from the pig pens.
from beyond the pig pens, from the north. Hello, is anyone there? Please help us.
Figure out how to. Hold on. Stupid wrestling. It's not my job. Where the fuck is this door? Is there a door or like an entrance or?
That is.
It's the north, so it's up here somewhere.
Yes.
Where's this coming from? Okay.
Is there a wall that you can't see past?
There's like a fence.
Yeah, I can see the fence. I just
Yeah. There's that inviting things there.
Okay.
I can kind of see through it, so I can see like there's something in there. Maybe an orc. Not sure. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to say that you can move, clamber over it easily enough because you don't have to be stealthy anymore.
Yep. Well, hello. Welcome to your rescue, darlings.
Some of them, a lot of them, just go because, to be fair, a changeling.
Changeling.
Look like a monster a little bit.
I look like a monster. Good. The normal reaction to when you're being rescued is to gasp. I see how it is. Very well. So I won't save you then. You can just stay in the cage. Goodbye.
Those are children.
Oh, those are children. Okay.
Yeah, there are.
It's not nice to judge people by their appearance, darlings.
Okay, one cage contains human farmers, a father, a mother, and their 3 children, teenage girl and 2 boys.
Okay, so that's this one. Orcs in here.
That is not an orc.
What is that?
That's a tribal warrior of the Elk tribe.
Ah,
It's an Earthguard barbarian.
oh good. Have we killed this one? We kill elk? Yeah. What about that person over there? They look elky.
That is a half-elf scout. Oh, hey, I heard the commotion. Is the chief dead? Really dead?
Yep.
Excellent news. I'm Galvin Dragonmore of the Emerald Enclave.
Elven dragon. Ooh.
Would you mind letting me out, please?
I wouldn't mind, so to speak.
Could I also, once you've let me out, ask you to escort me to Goldenfields? I've got to report to the abbot about all this.
Yeah, we can give you a lift, sure, darling. Is there a monetary reward for this? Are we talking land, large tracts of land?
I don't know. You'd have to ask the abbot about that.
Right, sure, fine. Right, let's.
Clergy.
Right, I'll let you out first. Whatever this thing contraption is. Click,
It's
clack.
just a cage.
So clickety clackety, lock, you go whackety.
Yep. You pop open that cage. It's super easy for you.
Yeah. Now, have you children learned your lesson?
Hang on, you don't even
about-
have to lockpick it.
It's
The
just
doors are situated on top with heavy rocks placed on them.
They just push the rocks off.
So just clamber up onto the top of the wooden cage and just kick the rock off.
Like, that might be hard for a 6th strength character.
True. It requires an athletics check.
Okay? 3.
No. Well,
Paul-
why don't we assume that you get
bow.
Bal down here?
Yeah.
He opens up the cages of the family.
Yep.
He opens up the cage of the Emerald Enclave guy, and the tribal warrior, very calmly and politely, goes, "Could I please request emancipation, please?"
Oh, hold on. Wait. Does he have a thing on his head or something?
No.
Like a no? You're rather eloquent for one of your kind.
I've been locked in here for a while with a dictionary.
I
He holds
Sure.
up a very ragged book.
Well, I'm inclined to learn about Val if you are. Just purely on curiosity at this point.
Mike, we can't hear you.
I've knocked my mute,
Yeah.
that sort of thing. Yeah, I say I free everyone.
Okay. So they're all freed. I'm just gonna have a quick skim. I don't think there's anything. I think everyone else would have run, taken whatever treasure they had with them. Yeah. Yeah. That's it. The barbarian introduced himself as Greyhawk, and says, "Thank you, and I hope you do not take offence when I say I wish never to see you again, as I wish to forget all about this endeavour."
Ooh, I can make that happen.
Yeah, she can definitely help you out there.
Nah.
I'm just going to go. Thank you very much.
Probably, I was about to say, you could probably make him forget the last
10 minutes, sir.
sort of day or so, in which case he'd just be free, but confused about how he got free.
Place it with something pleasant. Or not pleasant. I don't know. It depends on my mood. Shall
Well,
we get
he's
back to the
gone.
airship?
He's gone. You freed everyone. You can bring them all up onto the airship and bring them back to Golden Fields if.
Yeah.
Yes, no issue with that.
And see if we can get some reward.
Did we see the goblin and the hobgoblin on the way out?
No, they are long gone.
Yeah, I think
They all
it's
went. That's fair.
Although, if you go to Waterdeep, you might find there's a new restaurant at some point.
Off to Golden Fields. This place is lovely. Has some very nice rain, but not much else.
I might take it off the chuckle fuck music now.
That's very rural.
There.
I mean, that is a big wall.
Yes.
10, 20, 30.
Fun fact, this is one of the areas that you could have gone to immediately after finishing the Nightstone intro.
It's a 30-foot high wall. That's enormous. Well, we've returned you to your abbot.
Hold on, I'm just navigating to the correct pages to figure out what's going on. So the original thing for If You're Here involves a whole bunch of hill giants attacking. However,
Dead.
you've kind of taken away the impetus for that to happen, so meh.
Yeah.
What can we say except you're welcome?
So,
Flies
Golden
downward
Fields
in sky.
is a huge walled temple farm dedicated to Shantea, the goddess of agriculture. It's called the Granier of the North. It's the only reason many Northerners have ever tasted soft-fleshed fruit larger than bushberries. Waterdeep and its neighbours consume the temple's reliable output, carefully husbanded grains and dried oil-packed or salted foodstuffs preserved in vast storage cellars, vats and squat stone grain towers. It's run by Abbot Eladin Darovic, and Golden Fields is a stronghold of the Emerald Enclave. Members of that faction are as welcome here as clergy of Shantea. Many of them stay for months at a time to help with the work and the vigilant defence of the farm against insects and blights, as well as would-be vandals and plunderers. You can assume that what's-his-face, the Emerald Enclave guy that you rescued, is giving you this this spiel. I'm going to check to see if there are any developments about bringing him back. That's what I've been looking for, but I need to check in multiple places. So you rescued him from there. This would have been the first place that you encountered the ogres with the goblin chuckers.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So actually, as you approach, you can see that there is an aftermath of some kind of battle. There are goblin-shaped impacts in the walls around the entire thing. There are some corpses of lots of goblins that have been all piled up. You can even see a couple of ogres and a hill giant.
What surrounding Golden Fields?
Yeah.
I mean, well, say surrounding. They've all been like piled up. They used to be surrounding them, but they've been cleared up by now, and they're just in the process of setting up a big pyre.
Are these the ones that ran away from Grudhaug, or do they look
No, they've
a
been
bit
dead
rottier
longer than that. They've been dead longer than that.
Righto.
Right.
Okay, so actually
Doesn't
there are a
look
whole bunch of there's a whole bunch of quests you can get here as well. But nothing from the damn
Somebody say speed run.
Right. Oh, I just want my money, and I want to get out here, and I want to nap, and then maybe kill the dragon.
Is there a counting house or a money exchange here?
If you speak to the guy in charge, he might be able to exchange money for you.
Jolly good.
But this is mostly a temple. It's got hired guards and adventurers patrolling the walls and the land immediately around them. Inside the farm, young treants, allied with the Emerald Enclave, hide within stands of trees, ready to animate trees to repel invaders. More than 5,000 people live and work in Golden Fields year-round, farming more than 20 square miles of tillage in gangs of hard-working gardeners.
Ooh.
The outer wall is in need of repair in many places. And the entrance to Goldenfields is a large stone gatehouse set in the middle of the south wall. You fly the airship in and you land outside the city rather than airdropping in as per usual. I say city, settlement.
Diplomatic procedure.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to find the abbot because it doesn't say anything. Tal, give me an insight check.
12.
Well, he only got a 6. Yeah, there is a guy who looks like he's a relatively new hire. He's a Zent. Just the way he carries himself, you know that he's been trained around a blade, and he's carrying himself purposefully like he's not trained around a blade.
Right, he's trying to hide the fact that I just walk up to him. I hook my arm into his and I go, "Come on, we're going to have a little talk for a minute. Come with me."
Oh, I don't know what you mean, Mao. Just a humble
you have a lovely
shepherd.
You have a lovely, lovely face, and I just want to take you around that corner and give you a big smooch. That's all I want to do. Come on. We're going to have a discussion very quickly. Come on.
Okay, yeah, he follows you around the corner.
I pull a knife on him the second we're around the side. Are you really that fucking stupid?
Okay, look, it was... most normal people wouldn't have gotten that.
No,
it's just your history that's what allowed you to make the roll in the first place.
Yeah. A child could have picked you out, but he doesn't know. He doesn't like.
Actually, with a roll of 23, yeah, you can make him believe that.
I can make him believe whatever the fuck I want. You are fucking stupid. What are you doing here?
Hang on.
Is that going to be your last words?
Hang on, I know you.
Good. Let's.
Okay, so yes, I am here working for the Black Network.
There we go. Death is on the menu now, and now we understand where we are.
My assignment was to determine how easy it would be for the Black Network to gain control of Goldenfields.
Not easy. It's the answer.
I mean, it was looking pretty easy until about 5 minutes ago.
Yes, now the answer is no.
Yeah,
under no circumstances.
Yeah, I think I want to leave very quickly.
Good, you've learned a lesson. Run.
Okay. And he goes.
Yep, and I just...
Without giving you the name of his contact.
That's fine. It's probably the rat. As he's running away, I just as a side, I'll just detect thoughts and just read his mind.
Okay. Fun fact: this is one of the guys that you would have actually had as a guest player character in this encounter.
Yeah.
Oh, like we did with the people in the shopkeeper.
Yes.
Remember in the blacksmith.
That's cool.
Yeah, I'll detect thoughts and just like drill through his head, basically.
Okay. You get basically a long string of expletives.
Yep.
Going. I'm going to have to report this to Nalaska. Time to head to the barge right in.
Nalaska, barge right.
In fact, if you hadn't intimidated him, he might have given you a quest.
But it would have been a Zen quest. I don't do Zen quests.
But still, now we have evening.
Oh, his quest was to escort him to the barge right in so that he can report what's happened to his boss.
Well, now he's running there. He'll get there quicker.
Actually, interesting. If you had done that, you would have gotten a few different bits. Some excellent cheese wrapped in silk, a black bottle of old barge right wine, folded piece of parchment on which are written the words Zira, Happy Cow, and Daggerford. Basically, this entire thing would have led to you getting possibly scouted by the Zent and recruited by the Zents.
They were like, wait a minute, we can't recruit you because you already worked for us once and you want to murder us all. Oh.
And with your deception roll, you could have convinced him you were someone. That was someone else.
True, I could have. Didn't want to, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bal. Something that catches your attention is that there is a half-drunk halfling who keeps getting drinks bought for him. I mean, you see there's one person rolling his eyes every time he sees the half-drunk halfling. But your eye is immediately drawn to the fact that everyone is buying this guy beer. He's a halfling singer and lute player named Oren.
Okay.
And he is sat in front of the inn with more drinks than you think halfling should be able to handle.
That is impressive.
And more are added as quickly as he can drink them. And people, as they're passing, tip their hats to him.
Interesting.
And then he sees you and goes, Hey, you, dwarfy buddy. Do you want to hear the story of how I saved Golden Fields?
Yes. I would love to hear that story.
Well, you see what happened was, I was drinking. And then I stopped drinking. Because they stopped me. They cut me off. Not going to do that anymore, though. You see, I was walking it off and playing my lute, and then I saw giants attacking. I saw them coming out of the distance. First, I thought they were trees come to life. That was scary when they do that, the trees. But then I realised what I was seeing, and I raised the alarm, and I got everyone out of bed in time to rally the defenders and save the town. And now I'm a hero. 2 seconds buffering.
Okay.
Now, you seem like you travel around a lot.
Yes.
Do you reckon you could do me a solid?
Do go on.
If you're heading down in the direction of Daggerford,
Yes.
could you deliver this to my sister? And he pulls out a piece of parchment and a quill, and he writes very scruffily. Just check on my sister. She works at the Happy Cow Tavern in Daggerford, and deliver her this letter. Can Bal read?
He's actually got above average intelligence now, so yeah, I would assume so.
Does he? Oh, is he wearing the helm of intellect or something?
No. When he shook off the evilness, his intelligence hit 13.
Yeah, but when everything got reverted, Mike.
Is it?
Yes, you're done, Bal again.
I thought the okay, well.
No, you got the temporary intelligence.
Yeah.
Whilst you didn't have the rage.
Right. I may have been playing this because you said you edited some of the stats. I haven't touched any of the stats.
Oh, okay.
And if you have not changed, I thought
I might have done that and then forgotten about it.
Yeah, I was going to say
that actually sounds like something I do. I'd reward you with having modest intelligence score after having completed your subquest.
Yeah. So my
okay. Yes. Sure. You do have above average intelligence now.
Well, it's 13, so actually it's below average for humans, I guess, because isn't it?
No, 10 is average.
It's 10. Oh, okay, cool. Then, yeah.
Okay, so yes, you have a quick skim over the letter, and it's a hastily written letter to his sister that tells her that he's doing fine and would she please send him some more money.
Yeah, we've met her sister, have we not?
No, you've not been to Daggerford.
Have we not? Oh.
No, we haven't. No.
No, you're looking for Lily Hardcheese. She married into the Hardcheese family. They own and operate the Happy Cow Tavern in Daggerford. But they're also money lenders. They are minted, so they can afford a little bit of charity, I think.
So, are you saying that you saved this town?
Yeah.
And what if the giant threat were to come back?
Well, if the giant threat came back, then I'd probably be the hero again and raise the alarm.
I see. I assume this is a different halfling than the one we rescued, or is it the same one?
Different halfling.
Different halfling. Okay, yeah.
This is Oren Yogolvi.
Do I recognise that name?
No.
Okay, that's fine then. I feel I'm missing something super obvious here.
No, he's just giving you a quest.
Oh, right, okay. Oh, I see.
Don't need to think too
I
much
think this
about
is the
it.
Golden Fields equivalent of the barrel in the attic.
Yes.
There's
I
just
think-
basically in the adventure as written. He is the guy that raises the alarm that summons everyone to defend Golden Fields.
Right.
And now that that's already happened, he's just sat outside the pub getting drunk because everyone's like, yeah, no, he did technically save the town, so let's just keep him happy and give him lots of drink.
I see. Sorry, I thought I was missing something super obvious. I thought I was having another giant neon sign.
No, you're paranoid about that now, aren't you?
Somewhat, yeah. After I literally missed a giant flashing sign. So, okay. Yeah, I'll deliver the letter.
Cool.
I am impressed at your drinking ability, sir.
Practice.
I see. Well, I will share a drink with him while the others decide what they want to do or what's going on.
Sure thing. Just trying to look at other things to
Should we deal with the fire giants
keep
next?
people's interest.
Murder more Zents.
Oh, by the way, you'll be leveling up next long rest.
Cool.
Oh, I've suddenly come over very sleepy.
Oh, that's what I was doing. I was looking to see if the goddamn abbot would have any rewards for you.
Currently,
Don't think he
we're
does.
each getting about 1,144 gold, assuming we can sell everything, and we want to sell everything.
Oh, no one. This is a big level for Tal. Magical
What are you
secrets.
Oh
Oh,
no!
God, yeah. What are you going for?
Oh, you have the entire freaking spell list to look at. It's very
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah, any spell of 5th level or lower.
Yeah.
Two spells of 5th level or lower from any.
Yep.
Pretty nice.
Just, I need to figure out which ones I do. Do we want to take out the fire giants, or do we want to go kill a dragon? Either
yeah,
way.
Are they all the giant lords now?
No, we haven't.
No.
Didn't we
no.
have frost giant?
There are frost and stone still to do.
Yeah,
If you
Frost
take
Stone
out
and-
both of those, you'll get another level up.
Yeah.
It couldn't hurt.
No, it couldn't hurt. I imagine we'll have to do a bit more smashy and less sneaky than for these ones.
Yeah.
You sure about that? I'm sure we can
That's
fuck
true.
them up somehow.
Well, I hope. Well, the stone giants seemed kind of dumb. I think the frost ones are a little more on the smarter side, and the fire giants definitely are.
Okay, in the very centre of Golden Fields, there is an awakened tree.
Ooh.
Oh.
A very old awakened tree. And as Sam is passing by it, he hears a voice emanating from the tree. You there, acorn holder. Come
Yes.
forth.
Sure.
I am Lithalas.
Sam?
Pleased to meet you.
Yes, it's good to meet the fellow acorn appreciator. How can I help you?
Friend of the trees, I bid you to seek out my creator, Airglass.
What do I know about Airglass?
Airglass is a member of the Emerald Enclave and a giant slayer.
Oh, have something in common then.
He left on a pilgrimage to Shadowtop Cathedral.
You just want me to find him, give him a message, or just see if he's okay.
He was seeking an old treant named Turlang. I suggest you do the same.
Oh, I can do that.
It doesn't actually say why he wants to.
Just does.
Well, because it's his creator, presumably.
Worried about his dad.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No. because you guys are against the giants, he urges you to seek out the giant slayer that created him for assistance. Oh well.
Give him a thumbs up.
Okay.
Thank you. And Algernon.
Yes.
Ooh. No, 2 ticks. Hang on. Is that Maxine? That's the one we want. Algernon, you see a wizard.
Yeah.
Oh God.
No, not that one.
Oh, thank God. What is this wizard doing?
She is a bit older, but she is sat outside enjoying the afternoon sun and making notes. She's got her arcane focus hanging from her waist, which is how you recognised her as a wizard.
Okay.
She clocks you
Yeah.
and
Morning.
takes off her glasses, rubs them, puts them on. Oh, I say, it's a McWhiskers. I've not seen one of you in many years.
Well, yes, we're rather an endangered species. Good day. My name is Algernon. And you are?
Oh, my name is Naxine. Naxine Drathkala.
And you knew which McWhiskers in particular?
Oh, such a long time ago now. It was, hard to remember his name. He was always introducing himself as Oak Apple.
Actually, can I see Tal?
Tal is currently having a very intense conversation with someone round a corner somewhere.
Fair enough. I have a friend that you should meet. We should meet today. Yes, no, dear old great uncle. Never met him, of course. Miserable before my time, but no, just the two of us, McWhiskers now. Yes, dying breed, as it were. But
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. What
I'm not.
What have you been up to lately?
Thither and yon, you know, sort of trying out new breakfast foods, doing a bit of reading, saving the world, that kind of thing.
She does a double take at the saving the world part. Interesting breakfasts then?
Yes,
Whilst saving the world?
both part of my daily routine, apparently.
Is this anything to do with these giants?
Quite a lot to do with them, yes. We've been making our way through a list somewhat.
I
yes,
have heard
if all goes
rumblings.
to plan, world should be back to normal quite soon.
I have heard rumblings about other settlements being impacted by the sudden appearance of giants. Not just hill, like we had here, but stone,
Yes,
frost, fire, cloud. Now is not the time for half measures. I've read a book about the ancient conflict between dragons and giants. I would urge you to seek out a powerful good dragon, convince it to contact other good dragons and use them to combat the giants. That would work.
Well, we do know a dragon, actually.
Oh, marvellous. I'm sure the Lord's Alliance would support this plan, given the gravity of the situation.
Yes, I suppose they would.
I recommend that you speak to an acquaintance of mine, a dragon expert in Waterdeep. His name is Chaslauth Yarkorn.
Chaslauth Yarkorn.
Yes.
A hell of a name.
Yes, he is also a of the wizardly persuasion, and he has a residence in the city's north ward. It's a tall stone house with a tower on one corner. If you look at the corner of North Street and Blackstaff's Haven. Not the Blackstaff's Haven, but the street called Blackstaff's Haven. You realise?
No. Yes, I got that.
But yes, he is an expert on dragons, and I'm sure he'd be able to help you come up with ways to convince them to help.
Point us in the right direction.
Yes.
Oh, no, thanks for the tip. I'll give your regards to the only other whispers when we next see each other. Yes. Well, thank you for your time. Can I? Is she just sitting like in the park or like on a bench or something?
She's sat on a chair outside what looks like her house, just on a rocking chair on the porch type thing.
Yes, well, very, very clement to meet you. Cheers.
Do give my love to your great Aunt Iris.
Oh, you know Auntie Iris, do you?
She gives you a smile and then goes back to her reading.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stick around near here until Tal is done.
Sure thing. Okay. Tal, you have finished putting the fear of Tal in a Zent operative.
Yes. What I do best.
Mm-hmm.
Tal, could I borrow you for a moment?
Sure.
And
Everyone gets one for free.
There's someone I'd like your jewel. I'll head back over to, what was the woman's name? Naxine?
Yes.
Yeah. I say, Miss insert surname here, I didn't get it.
Drakthalla.
You say
Drathkala, even.
Madam, you say you knew Oak Apple in his life.
Oh my, yes.
Yes, well, his haunting spirit is currently inhabiting my friend's necklace.
Oh my! She
Yes.
looks at said friend just as a hand with a little martini glass floats into view and puts it down on the table in front of her.
It's a small world, isn't it?
And it's a lovely one. Those martinis are excellent.
Oh, it's been so long.
Not that long.
Well,
Must be
if
hella old. What race is she?
she is a, I think she's a human. Maxine Draft.
That's interesting. She must be super old.
She is very old.
Like suspiciously old, but I'm not gonna push it.
No. I mean, bear in mind that Oak Apple retired early to go off and do the Oak Apple stuff.
Yeah.
And then your father took over. See, I always thought that he was your father's, either your father's brother or your father's uncle.
Father's uncle, yeah. I suppose if she knew him in her younger life and he was...
His twilight years. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, well, social gathering's done. I suppose we'll all reconvene.
Well, yes, as you're all reconvening, the spectral hand floats back towards Tal, holding a scroll case.
Sure.
It's just comes out of nowhere.
I've just learned to accept the bullshit this thing brings me.
It doesn't open.
For fuck's sake.
It goes. Hang on, no.
Yeah.
It moves over and taps your wrist,
You want me to wait?
and then yeah.
For fuck's sake. Put it away.
And then
Fine.
then it tries to draw a big circle. It then does that shape, and then a big circle.
Half a day. Moon? Full moon. Half moon. Full moon. There we go. Good. Right. Charade done. I'm going. This
Drink.
is bull. Thank you. Thump.
It's nice being the least annoying member of the family present. It's a rare occasion. Right.
So,
I suppose we had.
as thanks for dealing with the giant threat, that you're put up in the inn for free for the night.
Nice. Isn't
Dealing
it?
with the hell giants. I couldn't find anything in my quick skim of what kind of reward you got for
Yeah.
escorting the guy back. Possibly the
That's fair.
reward is the introduction of all these side quests.
Yeah, possibly. That's fine.
So yeah, you get to have a long rest and you level up.
Cool.
Yeah.
And as it
I-
is 3 minutes to 10, that might be a good place to leave it, unless anyone
It
has
is.
anything to do over the long rest.
Well, I was just wondering if we want to plan ahead of what we want to do next, briefly.
I would appreciate that, yes.
I'm kind of on board for either killing the dragon, I leaning towards dragon killing stage, but I would also be happy to kill some giants.
I think killing the dragon is probably where we're at. I mean, we've got everything we need. I think we're at a level good enough to do it. Rolling for HP, you crazy fuckers.
You have a bonus now.
It's still very bad. I just have now cracked the I don't get killed by power word kill HP.
Oh, damn it. I was meant to go take you with Youth Kolstag before that happened.
Yeah, so I have taken Swift Quiver and Banishing Smite.
Excellent choices.
Swift
Six
Quiver, does
level-
that allow you to attack more than once?
Spell?
3 times.
3 times. Nice.
3 times.
Is it like concentration and you can keep doing that, or?
It's a concentration. You use an attack and then you make a bonus action to make 2 attacks with a weapon that uses any ammunition from the quiver. You transmute.
Nice.
Yeah, it has to be supplied of non-magical ammunition. Leap into your hand when you reach for it. So basically, it allows you to make 3 attacks with a ranged weapon, which is really good.
Nice.
And you already know what Banishing Smite does. So
Yeah, I used it. Okay, so Mike, going another level in Barbarian, are you?
I am, because now I have Relentless Rage.
Of course you do. Algernon, another in Wizard.
Barbarian. No, wizard.
Tal going with Bard to get magical secrets. And Sam, are you going Artificer? You are muted, Rich.
Yes, I am.
Cool. And so, are you all thinking that you want to go and fight a dragon now?
I think so. I think it's time.
Maybe, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, honestly, I thought you would go and take out the other 2 giant lords to get your level up. But
Would we be able to take a week in Waterdeep for the large number of spells I need to
copy.
transcribe, etc.?
If we took a week in Waterdeep, I could try and get some consumables.
yeah, at this stage, you're not going to be able to get any nice bits of gear. But
The only thing I'd be
consumables are
looking for
fine.
is the only thing I'd be looking for is plus bonus arrows and things because I've got 1 plus 2 left. It might be nice to resupply some of that. I still have that arrow of slaying as well, which I promised not to use, which is a lie.
Speaking of which, he goes, Hey Missy, I'm not an arrow of dragon slaying anymore. I'm a crossbow bolt of dolphin slaying.
That's a lie.
No, it's not.
Funny you should say that.
Roll insight with advantage.
Very well. 14.
Only 14. Wow.
I rolled a 4 and a 2.
Well, I'm going to roll his deception. Let's see what. Don't have it. Okay, so. Yeah, he is lying through his teeth with a natural 2.
Yeah, of course he is.
Well, if he had teeth, anyway.
He's lying through his fletching.
There you go. He's lying through his fletching. Okay, so your plan is to take a week in Waterdeep.
Yep.
And then go and take the fight to Eamrith.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Under what was the rules that we had the airship for? At what point does the airship suddenly they turn against us? And is it time to kill the crew yet? Basically, is what I'm asking.
That is a very good point.
They've been doing your bidding all this time so far.
They said when the giant threat was defeated, which is still ongoing.
Yeah, and technically they wouldn't turn against us. They're just to deliver us to the dragon who will, quote unquote, give us our reward.
Okay.
So it's not the crew that we have to be worried about.
It's who they're taking us to.
It's the end destination.
Okay. All right.
All the
So-
bombs! Choo choo!
Well, if you do defeat, if you do go fight and defeat Eamrith, then that is theoretically campaign end.
Yeah.
Well, no, sorry, adventure end. So yeah, I can certainly start prepping for that for next week. And then after that, it'll be a case of asking you guys what you want to do next. Could try and finish out other bits.
I think a reckoning with Hugh Kolstad will be on the order.
I was actually thinking, if it had taken you guys up until Christmas to deal with Eamrith, I was actually thinking that the whole Hugh Kolstad thing might be a nice weekend one-shot thing sometime next year. Like, yeah, anything unresolved at the point that we swap over to Avernus.
Yeah.
I was just thinking that, yeah, we do those as big one-shots. Like, I planned something for you guys exploring Eberron. I do another one for you guys taking the fight to Hugh Kolstad. And if there were any other things left unfulfilled.
Think about that.
But yeah, if you're taking the fight to Eamrith now, then I might have the opportunity to do all this other stuff in advance.
Indeed.
I'm also glad I didn't do the big hint that you should go defeat the Frost Giants. Because that feels a bit too much like railroading, and I do want this to be a little bit more sandboxy than that.
Well, I mean, technically, once Eamrith's down, we can still go tackle the other giant lords.
Yeah, you'll still get a level up for taking out the last two.
Yeah, because it's
And then
ice
I
and
think-
fire that we've got.
Yeah.
No, it's ice and stone.
Ice and
You've
stone.
technically already dealt with the fire one, so you've gotten the level up from that.
Yes, we just have.
I'm just thinking that the
murdered
whole
them.
Vonindod thing is would probably have been one of those wrap-up things.
Yes.
Like, I don't picture you guys taking on Zalto and the Vonindod before you've taken down Eamrith.
Yeah.
Right. I think
Right.
that's it for me.